as you guys know, the WBO has ordered Terence Crawford, Sebastián Fondora, 30 days to make a fight, or Fondora will be stripped of the WBO. And, you know, let me counterpunch. I think 154 is the new 147. Okay. Everyone pretty much is there that's still going to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like anyone's that's there, you know. Errol Spence supposed to be fighting Fondora, but now the WBO has pressed and forced its hand upon Fondora, and it makes me laugh with delight simply because that's right. Bars. That's how it's supposed to go. See, with the WBO, they view Terence Crawford as the super WBO champion since he was the undisputed welterweight champion. And what that means is he has a right to fight for that belt now. And now they remember their own rules from 140 as he was undisputed to 147. He became undisputed, but he came in as a WBO champion. The WBO, they have rules which allow you to fight for the championship amongst coming to that weight class. Well, Terence Crawford already won the WBA. Okay, and it looks like he's getting a crack at the WBO because the WBO, righteously so, remembers. Which now Fondora, you know, I would prefer him, honestly, to fight Zoo again. But it now happens that Errol Spence jumped in there trying to put his 2 cents in, trying to get a belt at 154 so he can become relevant at that weight class. But that doesn't matter because he still owed Terence Crawford a rematch. So, you know, it seems like to me he was just trying to get out of that particular situation, you know, because contracts only have so long a time to be made before they're void. Okay. Maybe a year or whatever. So, but this case here with the WBO, I think they're doing well. I think Fondora should fight Terence Crawford if he wants to keep that belt. Now he can decide to drop that belt, and then that belt becomes vacant. And then whoever the WBO chooses to fight for that belt against Terence Crawford should be rightfully so. However, that's if Terence Crawford wants the shit. Because we already know Terence Crawford told Turki Al-Sheikh that, hey, it's Canelo or bust, so he may not be interested. But nonetheless, I don't think that should stop the WBO from stripping his ass from that belt. See, my thing with sanctioning bodies, if they say they're going to do something, they should do it. They shouldn't allow this or allow that. You know, it should be cut and clean. There should be no gray areas. It should just be rightfully so. Kind of like the IBF. The IBF, I think they overdo it. You know what I mean? But I think if you're going to do something based on certain criteria, I think they need to stick to that criteria. So if that fight doesn't get made within 30 days for whatever reason, okay, I think they should still strip Fondora. Because Fondora should fight whoever. If Terence decides, I don't want it, okay, pick the other guy. If he can't make the fight with the other guy, that means they should strip him, right? That's only fair. Because that's the sanctioning body rules, and that's why you're there. You're there to pay fees. You're there to abide by the rules and regulations of being a champion, and you're there to satisfy the mandatories. And Terence Crawford now is the mandatory. So why not see that? That's what I want to see. I hope Terence Crawford decides, let me fight Jack in the Beanstalk and knock down the Beanstalk. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!